the way through. It's 2024, right? Well, let's rewind for a few years. First time we met was preschool. I didn't like you at first, but then you grew on me. Enough for me to keep you around for this long. But from that year on, I've watched you grow into this amazing and brilliant young woman. I've watched you leap over hurdles others said wasn't possible, especially after your injury just a few years ago. I'm proud of you for still swinging the little blade over that horse and treating her like it didn't happen. With that, you've come to respect and understand boundaries and obstacles of each horse you ride. That developed you into the amazing horsewoman you are today. But to keep this short as possible, I'll end it here with this. I love you and keep riding, cowgirl, Kelsey. Dear Catherine, I cannot believe that this is our final ride at the Missouri State Fair. It seems like only yesterday you all moved back to North Missouri to be closer to Grandpa and me and started riding. All our horses were older, to say the least, but were very good, steady horses, even though half of them were Arabians. You took to riding quickly, but you just enjoyed being with the horses. If we couldn't find you, we would look in the barn or out in the pasture to find you leading them around or sitting in the middle of the group as happy as a clam. You've had some mishaps, some pretty severe, but you got right back with it. You have an auto calf full-grown Mama cow now that you taught a showmanship pattern, and she can still do it as well as some horses. You've gone from old horses to young horses and those in between. Arabs, quarter type of foxtrotters, and now you want a draft mule as well. Oh well. Angel, Ronnie, Cookie, Liz, and Lizzie stand out in my mind. They've seen you from novice 4-H to last year at FFA. You've worked hard and have done well. The best part is the love you show for your partners in pleasure, English, ranch horse, and just plain at-home riding. I'm so very proud of the young lady you've become. Keep up the good work and never forget the love you have for your four-legged cohorts. Even when you get older, you can still enjoy their presence in your life. Grandma. Hey, buddy. I wrote this too so many times trying to tell you how proud of you I am. The words never seem right, but this is my best shot. From a young age, I was always annoyed with having you around all the time. You know, going from an only child to having a baby sister. But now being grown up and seeing you accomplish all your dreams and become the woman you are today, not only with your writing, but with life, I've never been more proud of you. You're one of my best friends now, and with everything you went through in the past few years, it's unbelievable, but you persevered, and now are starting a new chapter. I can't wait to see what you accomplish and be there to support you in whatever you do next. By the way, you're welcome to Breaking Lizzie. Love you, bud. Taylor. Sorry, just a second. Mamacita here. I can't express the relationship we have. Hand squeezes, morning drive to school, and quiet rides home. And you yelling Mamacita to get my attention are things I've missed while you were gone this past year at college. I still miss them and truly enjoy them when I do get them. Your writing skills are an envy of mine. I'm proud of the work you've done while listening to Grandma and Grandpa, your dad, and your sister. I didn't know enough to help, but I do try. I love seeing you ride. Your horses, cows, and dogs are a part of you. Never stop being around them. I can tell when you don't have your animal fix. Love you, and hugs always. Catherine, as a little girl playing with your toy horses, I knew by watching you were going to be a horse girl. You proved me right when we got Lily. You chose her from the start, even as an unbroken 3-year-old. By pouring feet on the ground next to the fence, you would climb it and try and get on her. That's when we figured out we needed to get to a broke horse, even though you were riding Angel. You moved on to a couple other horses, and then we got Cookie. She was your confidence builder. You would leave home to ride down a gravel road, and we would get a call that you'd gone farther than you thought, and it was getting dark. You would ask if we could come, please pick you up, which usually meant taking the truck and trailer to get you home safely. You've had several horse wrecks, but the one that happened right here was the scariest one. I'm really proud of you for overcoming your fears and continuing to show and never blaming Will. You've become a very strong little person and overcome almost any obstacle life has thrown you. either way, I would have liked you to do it, but then we wouldn't have had some arguments we've had. I'm very proud to tell people that you are my daughter. I'm very proud of you and what you've accomplished. You still have your whole life ahead of you. So aim for the stars and don't settle for second best. You've got this whether you think you do or not. You'll always be my Gooby. Love you, Dad. I'm not already crying. Then this is my chance to make all of you cry. To my little show family, Levita, Lex, Kaylin, and Sahara. Thank you guys for making every year so much fun, even when they get a little crazy. Grandma, thank you for always making sure I keep my head up in all aspects of life. You will never know how much the last few weeks of our daily morning breakfast have helped me through everything going on. Mom, I don't think I'll ever be able to say how much I truly appreciate everything you do. It makes you physically sick to watch me ride, and yet even when I decided it was a good idea to snap my arm in half, you were the first one to call seek the ambulance. Dad, I wish I could have had an hour to talk about just the last few days. I know I tend to drive you insane with my last-minute pack, and how like-minded we are no matter how aggravated we get at each other. I know you'll always be there to help. Last, but most definitely not least, Taylor, I don't tell you enough, but you've always been my biggest role model and the best big sister. You've genuinely saved me in more ways than one and always supported me. I remember when you had to pick me up out of the field after I got thrown off and knocked out and you thought I was dead. Guess what? I don't go out that easy and you're not that lucky. Cookie, Lizzie, Lil, Friday Angel, and all the horses in between. Thank you for raising me, being my therapist, and dealing with everything I've ever made you put up with. And so to those who have passed,